Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Beauty Works. And now, please welcome to stage, Mr. Dom Seeley.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? You alright? So I'm going to bring out my model Charlie, and what we're going to do today is, normally with hair extensions, we normally do, or you normally see, really volumized, glamorous looks, but we want to show you how you can fill in colour, especially like if you've got clients who have got bobs or if they've had any colour damage, just to show how you can wear taping extensions and cover these areas. So before, we prepped Charlie's hair, and obviously on this side already, we have already prepped that one side, so we've got rid of that corner and gave it that fuller look again. So if you just turn your head to the side, Charlie, so as you can see, on this side, it's all nice and thick and long, and we've used two different colours from the Beauty Works range. We've used LA Blonde and Pure Platinum, and what that does is, personally, I don't like using like one colour, because I find that everybody's got multi-dimensional hair. So the best thing to do is, what we've done is with Charlie, is done a Pure Platinum underneath, which is the lightest colour, and then done LA Blonde over the top, so you get that multi-dimensional colour. And if you just turn your head to the other side, Charlie, you can see she's missing that corner piece just from a cut. So all I'm really aiming on doing is filling that corner in and giving her that right square blunt shape again. So I'll show you how to do that now. So, using, like I said, the taping extensions, we've got shades LA Blonde in 16 inch and also Pure Platinum in 16 inch. There's not that much difference in colour between them, but the LA Blonde has got two different blondes running through, and the Pure Platinum is just one pure shade. So when you mix them, they'll give you a really multi-dimensional custom colour. And a lot of clients like that, you customise colour, and it just feels like you're a bit more like including them in the service rather than you're just using your own knowledge and just doing how you think their hair should be. So I'm going to show you how to apply those around the hairline as well, because it's slightly different than when you would be applying through the back of the head. So I'll just get these. So yeah, as you can see with Charlie's haircut, if she's had any colour damage or if she's just had a haircut where she's lost a corner, I always like to see quite a full chunky look. I just think it looks a lot more stronger. So instead of going a straight line, always take your angles on that diagonal, because a lot of women and a lot of people like to tie the hair up and follow that natural hairline. So obviously just use your initiative when you're doing this sort of work, because it's just a lot more easier and it'll just lend a hand basically, so it's just easy to style and tie up when your clients are using their hair. So again, taking diagonal sections, use 2 to 3 finger spaces between your hairline parts, just so that if you go too close, then you will always see the extension. So if you go 3 finger spaces back, you know that when they do tie it back or when they do tie it up, you'll not see them extensions in. So as you can see, I'll just turn your head, Charlie. You want to go roughly around the same diameter all the way around on your first section. So 2 to 3 finger spaces from the front and 2 to 3 finger spaces from the ear. It's just a lot easier that way, so you've got a bit of hair as support, so when you tie it back, they're a lot more discreet. So I always like to do, you always get these like little tiny pieces what always jump out. And when you get them caught in the taping extensions, they do get quite tangled up and they can pull and cause tension. So what I like to do is just literally take a really, really thin, small slice of that hair away, just to really, really clean that up. And that's when I use a smaller, more tighter grip through it. So, with your first section, I always like to put my darker colour on top, because with Charlie's colour, she's got these lighter pieces, but primarily she's like a darker blonde. So using LA Blonde, all you have to do is unzip your bag, take your hair out. And the hair comes on tapes like these. So as you can see, like, it's really, really long flowing, and it's all 100% Remy hair as well. So it's all really natural hair. There's no chemical process to it. So you grab a piece of hair, And it comes with the tape backing, so you know you're not going to get any like you're not going to get sticky or it's not going to be too messy. So match up to where your client's hair is going to fall. As you can see, that colour already does match with Charlie's hair, but she has got lighter pieces where I just want to run a pure platinum through it. So I always use my darker shade on top just to blend. You see a lot of people use tape and extension and apply the piece underneath, but I find that can be quite tricky. So using on session work or anything like that, it's just a lot quicker to apply directly on top, and I'm going to show you that method now. So all you do is find your tape, peel it back, and it's ready to apply. Find where you want to position, smooth through. So again, I'm using 3 finger spaces away from the hairline and just away from that hairline. So you're not actually going on the part, but yet you're just going a bit below, just so it gives your hair space to breathe. And because I've done it like that and pressing that hair on, I know that when I lift this section up and take that small section of hair, that's enough hair to support the tape and extension, so you're not going to get any pieces what drag through. So again, so like that, smooth it through, so you attach all that hair to it, your natural hair. And then what you want to do is now, you want to grab a piece of the pure platinum, which is the lighter shade, to go underneath. So as you can see, pure platinum does blend, but if I were to use pure platinum all the way through Charlie's hair, the darker pieces would see through. But Charlie's got these really, really light pieces, so the pure platinum will blend in lovely with them. So again, peel your piece off, and what you want to do is you want to apply it upside down. So find where you want to measure it to, press along that tape line, and that's your first piece done. So you're sandwiching both pieces of hair together. Press it together, release that hair, and that's your first piece of extension done. And doing that, then there's no tension. She can move her hair around freely. There's no pulling. There's no red marks. It's just really, really easy, free-flowing hair. And that's the first piece done. So she's got LA Blonde colour on top and pure platinum underneath. But when you see that come together, like, that blends perfectly. There's no difference in colour. So what I always like to do, I always like to put one piece underneath, just around the hairline. Any more, it looks too bulky. So then you want to take your next section above and work in a bricklayer pattern. So by what I mean by that is, so if you put one in underneath, you do 2 either side of it, so it evens out that thickness. And I always like to do about an inch and a half above, and just work in them sort of sections, just because it's a lot easier and you're not getting too tangled and it's not getting too messed up. So again, you've got these slightly smaller pieces. Just take another section of slight short hair, neaten that off again, and take that and neaten it off, just so you've got a really, really smooth surface. And as you can see already, like, that first piece is very, very undetectable, and she's only got one single piece in. And again, if she were to tie that back and away from her face, again, it will fully discreet once that first section's been pulled back. But always do it in a diagonal or horseshoe section, so that when your clients do tie it up, it's a lot easier to tie back. So again, 3 fingers away from the face. I know I want to start a bit more further back. So instead of going directly above my old extension, I'm going to go a bit back, so then it fills in a slight bit of a corner through the back. So again, LA Blonde on top. Peel the small tab and apply directly onto the hair. I just find this way is a lot easier, especially for me doing session work and celebrities and stuff like that, that I just find it a lot quicker and a lot easier. And I know that learning people this technique in Salon, it's made them do their application so much quicker. You can typically do a full head of tape extension in 45 minutes, so we do call it a lunchtime service. It's just easier for clients just to wear hair rather than having individual bonds. So again, find where the old extension is and apply that new piece. I just find this way is a lot easier and a lot quicker. Grab your tape, and just by grabbing your tape extension and lifting it up, it already has the amount of hair you need to take for your tape. I just find this way a lot more easier. So as you can see, Charlie's natural hair is actually stuck to the tape. So it's nice just to secure it even more. And then underneath now, we want to take a pure platinum piece. So again, peel your section, flip it over, and line it up and match it. And then press it through. And again, that's one more piece done. So you can really see how much quicker this is compared to using bonded or bonded or weft extensions. So again, so as you can see, that section now of hair has filled in 2 pieces, and that's only 2 pieces of hair, and you can see the thickness already. If Charlie wanted to, she could just use 2 or 3 pieces and that'd be enough, but I want to work our way up to her hairline parting so that she's got that really heavy look. So again, working through that diagonal, finding where that parting is, and taking another diagonal section. But bear in mind, if any of your clients have got this like sort of hairline what comes back, you don't really want to apply any here, so that when they tie the hair back, it's going to be too noticeable. But as you work up the head as well, it's a lot easier to get more hair in because there's a lot more head space to work along. So again, you can find out where you put that last one in, and I know now I want to sort of put one here and one just directly above it to the side so I can start and build that bricklayering pattern up. So again, LA Blonde on top. And it's really customizable. If you've got a client what needs 2 colours but yet needs more of one of the other, work with more of one or the other and then just add the darker blonde as a low light. You can create colour with this. It's not just a match colour, you can actually create colour. So again, find where you want to go with that first piece. Lay it down. And you can see by the direction that's gone in, I'm already going to fill in this side piece so that she's going to get that really nice blunt edge. Neaten it off. And then add your pure platinum above. That's another piece done. So what I want to do, I want to bricklay this one like I said before. So I'm going to take it on a slightly diagonal back again and put one more piece through here. So again, using LA Blonde. Popping it on the diagonal. Lift your section of hair up. And apply. Again, I just feel like this method's a lot more quicker and a lot easier and it's less mess. So that's another one done. So as you can see, so we've already applied 5 to 6 pieces and you can see that it just blends so well and natural into our own hairline, and our own hair colour really matches on these ends. And then once we cut these through, I'm just going to take this corner off and blend that colour in so it like literally looks really, really blunt. So cut-wise, follow where your natural client's hair is cut. Always go work below it and then work above it so you can really see where you're going so you're not really taking any of their natural hair off. So this is Charlie's natural hair. So, and you can see where a corner's coming in. So I want to keep it nice and square and blunt. But the best thing to do with taping extensions is always keep it point cut, so you're going to not end up with any steps or any lines. So point cut through that hair, just to remove weight and also create a baseline. As you can see, like she's got another corner of her hair, so it matches both sides. And just continue to remove weight while you're point cutting. It's just going to blend them extensions a lot better and make it look more realistic. So, to finish, I'm going to use the new gold limited edition brush from Beauty Works. And just blend it all together then, so you can just join all that hair together and really make sure all them extensions and all your natural hair is going in the same direction. But as you can see, the colour match is like perfect, like it matches perfectly in with Charlie's highlights and lowlights and just looks really natural, but also filled in that corner so she's got that strength again in a cut. Perfect. So yeah, so I've just seen as well, I just want to reduce a tiny bit more weight through this one side. So always double check, always see where it's falling. I can see I want to take a bit more of this corner off. So again, go back through and point cut through just until you're happy and until it really, really does blend with your natural client's colour and hair. So yeah, all I'm really doing is just point cutting and removing that baseline and also taking any weight or any texture through it just so it blends and looks more natural. So as you can see, she's just got that really nice strong blunt line now. And again, brush through just to make sure it's all in one direction and one all laying nice and neat. Perfect. So yeah, you can see how quickly it is to build up length and colour and a lot of volume rather than just being it all like really long and glamorous. So it's just a cool technique to do, especially for clients with colour damage, or if you've got clients who've got a bob, or an older client what wants more volume, how you can do that in literally 20 minutes and just add another service to your salon. So yeah, that's Beauty Works, and I'm Dom Seeley, and if you need any more questions, I'll be over at the Beauty Works booth and I'll answer any question you've got. Thank you so much.